Hi guys, hail and marry me, as Michelle would say, and welcome back to another show with me. It's Wednesday, and of course, you can see we did some lip defining today, which was because Michelle finally found her lipstick, which is the 625 Pearl by Revlon. And it was better than nothing, so we figured why not put something on at least to define the lips a bit better, and that's what we did. And we have 4 people already waiting. I see you, 4 people. Don't see your comments yet, but I'm going to get the. We do have a group of people to join in on the chat. I just got to call them in right now because obviously they are waiting to jump in. And if they don't jump in, I'll just leave this channel open so they can just jump in when they're free. That way you don't have to worry about missing out if you are one of the people. Come on, let's go. Okay, so right now I just announced to those people that I am here, and they are going to probably come in when they are free. So we'll see what happens. And of course, to wear these headphones, I have to take my earrings off, because otherwise. Oh yes, by the way, what do you do with the itchy scalp? Well, we put a very fine coating of Vaseline on our forehead that helped. Unfortunately, it didn't put enough on this one side. So, whoever wants to talk, we are willing to talk. As Lieutenant Uhura would say, all hailing frequencies are open, Captain. So let's get some communications going. And of course, welcome, regardless wherever you are, welcome to the show. You 4 people, don't see your comments yet, but, I'm going to get the... Anyway, I was looking at the fact is that YouTube was squeaking like a little kid saying oh, I'm sorry, but 640 with 360 really isn't supported anymore. I said to that. Yeah, you got it. We have to use 640 by 360. Or 360 by 640, because the problem is the DSL linker in here can do 720p, but that means we wouldn't be able to easily have guests on the show. They would basically lose out. And I say hello, Mayhem. How you doing? How are you doing today? Yeah. First hello for the day. Let's see that ban list. I suspect most everyone has been banned. No, actually, we haven't added any new people lately. So, hey, Lumi. Yeah, how you doing? It's Irish Marie. It's kind of rare she's actually on, but anyway, welcome. Alright, so let's see what we got going on. I did not set it up like Michelle did with the chats. I should do that. Unfortunately, we spend more time working on getting our lips and our eye lines done right than we did getting the internet right. So let's see if we can add a few details to at least one of the 2 chat tools so we can easily overlay the comments like Michelle does, since she showed me how to do this. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to go into settings, and I'm going to select an existing window. That'll be this one here. I'm just going to do this one because it's the easiest one, because we're going to be using that for the live streams anyway. Select capture area. And I'm going to drag this handle down here And then we're going to take this window up here and we're going to drag this one up here. Yeah. Oh my. Okay, that's perfect. All right, I'm done. That's set. Now I'm just going to go ahead and zoom that into the screen. And we'll be all set to go and you'll be able to see me. I'm hoping that Stacy is going to join us today. So let's go to that screen. I don't have it set as quite as fancy as Michelle does, but this is more than fine. Come on, where is the green button? There we go. So let's go switch this over. And I just heard a doing noise. I think that means that one of my guests is on standby and ready to come on the show. So let's get that thing ready for the guests. And Fame, will you please get your free body off my desk? I really can't work with a free cat. So let's see. Here is my screen. Oh, there's my cursor. Cursor is foiled again. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to go to edit. I didn't even plan this ahead of time. I was so concerned about getting the makeup right. I didn't even get the hangout call. Where is it? There we go. So right now I'm just going to get this ready to go. Okay, that's fine. Oh, yeah. I should clip that and trim it. I'll just shoot it like it is. Okay, so I'm gonna go back up here. Okay, so let's take a look and see what's going on here with the chat on the screen. And we have Lumi is the worst. Oh, I don't think so. No, I'm not the worst. I personally block anyone with a European. Oh, yeah? Well, guess what? I hate to tell you something, kiddo, but Michelle and I are planning to go to the UK. You gonna block us too? I don't think so. So let's see what the notes are. Okay. Nothing new here. Nope, nothing new here. Alright, so that's what we do. Is Lumi and Tommy Jane Turner doing their podcast? I have nothing to do with that idiot. Don't even get me started with that guy. He's not even welcome on this show at all. Never will be. Never liked by me. Never liked by Michelle. He's a cop-calling, flaming asshole, and that's the truth. Oh, excuse me, Bob, but let me tell you something very nicely. Michelle needs certain services that she can't get here in the United States. If she can get the services that she needs, like to fix her ears, fix her teeth, and get her life back together. Oh yeah, and she loves to work with 240 volts at 50 cycles of power. Guess what? That's where she's going to go. And you know what? She has to go where she can get the treatment she needs for her health. And if that's the UK, that's the UK. It's not a matter of basically being, like, she likes to be considered an expat. It's just because if the resources she needs is there, the resources are where she needs to go. And that's the fact with anything in life. And also, let's be honest, Connecticut has... Blow it. Connecticut has not done anything for Michelle except basically make her feel like she's not welcome here. That's the other reason. Connecticut is blow it big time. Every time Michelle needs to get help, they always say, "Okay, that'll be $1,500, please." I'm like, how is she supposed to come up with $1,500 out of her asshole? Come on, give me a break. You know, these people, you know. The state legislature will tax the hell out of you, and then they won't give you nothing for treatment. And the assistance you need? Sorry, you're not qualified. Well, guess what? That's what it takes is that we have to go to the UK, get involved with NHS just to get her goddamn teeth fixed. Then what's the problem with that? She needs to get these things done. And that's a fact of life. Okay? Let's see. I don't think you will be going to the UK, but more power to you. Well, I don't know how long it would take, but it certainly is Michelle's long-term goal. So there you go. If she can make it happen, she'll make it happen. Everywhere you go is that, Michelle, you're not a contributor to society, you're a taker. Oh, excuse me. If Michelle can actually pass the UK electrical Part P exam, then she can become a licensed electrician or electrical inspector and start her job as a journeyman or journeywoman in the electrician's trade. She's already got the skills. She's already been studying for the UK exam already here. So she could go ahead over to the UK, take the Part P exam, which basically all you have to do is have a brain, and it doesn't even have to be much of that to pass it. Apparently, it's only a 2-hour class and a test. If you can pass that, and you have lungs and you breathe, hey, guess what? You got a job. But Michelle wants to go in as more experience and go in as an apprentice or journey person. So good luck. That's what she wants to do with her life. She's sick and tired of sitting around here doing nothing every day. Michelle Stacy is full your head with baloney. You'll never be able to come to the UK. You can work and they won't pay you for disability. You know what? I'll tell you something. If Michelle has access to mass transit, has the ability to get to work, get to a job, she'd rather work than collect benefits. Okay? The United States, there is not enough transportation. On mass transit, everything's too far away from each other. And I say if Michelle wants to go to the UK and is willing to go through the Home Office and all the paperwork and all the bullshit, then she has the right to do that. And that's something that she should be doing if that's what she feels she must do. And I got a phone call coming in. Hold on a minute here. Oh, no. I think it's... Which phone is ringing? I think it's my phone call. Oh, is it? Oh, no, see. Let me check it. Okay. Oh, it's Maloney Autist. Okay. I can put him on my chat, but no, I don't think he wants to talk to me. Yeah, I got a whole bunch of people that were supposed to jump in today to co-host, and they obviously, Rachel has got the flu, and Stacy didn't join up. They would say, nope, this person is clinically insane, we'll lock you up. No, they don't do that. Incidentally, they don't do that. They won't hire Michelle knowing her connections with Tommy Jane Turner. Michelle has no connections to Tommy Jane Turner. Remember I told you. Okay? There's nothing in common between the two at all. I'm still at Mom's. I got times when... Okay, no problem. Just when you get home, just click join phone call that's under Friends of Lumi, and you will be automatically connected to the show, and you don't have to worry about typing anything funny. So the point is... I'm looking forward to everything that we're going to see in the future. You haven't got it. Okay. You got me black choice. Oh, okay. Let me see if I can fix that. Millennial Autist is blocked. I did not realize that. Hold on a minute. Let's see if we can fix you, MA. Let's see if I can fix you. Yeah, I can see if I can fix that. I did not add any new people to the block list, but there was a few old ones that were on here from the past. And so, let's see. Yeah, there was a few old ones here in the past. M.A. Brenda Hall. Okay, I will unblock you in particular. Why is Cringe Report blocked? I forgot why I blocked him. They just said. Alright. And is Stacy blocked? Let me just check that right now. Cringe Report. I can unblock him for the time being. Yeah. R11, why was he blocked again? Why did I block him? Yeah, okay. So that should do it. I unblocked a few people that I kind of forgot why I originally blocked them that were regulars before. They used to be good people, so I just thought that was kind of weird that they were blocked. Alright, they're not blocked now. So, MA, you can try connecting in now. You are no longer blocked. I just saved the settings. And you are no longer on the blocked list. I don't know if that changes on the phone calls. Thank you. I'm glad you liked the lipstick. I had some hard time getting Michelle and I really struggled to figure out how to best play it so it didn't look too crazy. This is number 625 Revlon. It's called Pearl. Blue Funk is totally bullshit. Lie. Lie. Sodium hydroxide to you. No one is going to change any age of consent. But I'm serious. There is no way that's ever going to happen. Ever. And I mean that straight out. Watching the Russian cosmonaut spacewalk in another window. Okay. And by the way, there's nothing wrong with people who like the European countryside. Michelle isn't too impressed with the European Union, but she does like England, and she's always wanted to go back to England. She had been in England a few times in prior lives, and so she wanted to go back. So that's the reason why she was looking forward to the option of going home to the UK. What has Rachel got to do with Tommy? She modded for him once before she knew anything. Correct. The last show she was actually on was February 24th, 2019. And like she said, that was before she knew anything. So the question is for those people who keep pushing that agenda of saying that Rachel is a monster, let me tell you right now, she hasn't done anything since with Tommy Tudor. In fact, she even told him she wants nothing to do with this show. And Mayhem, you have no right to tell anybody to shut up, okay? Because that's not fair. I want people to be able to talk on the show. You have your opinion, she has her opinion. That's fine. Everybody has the right to say what they gotta say. Glue Funk, you are really beginning to irritate the fuck out of me. Do you know how expensive a lawsuit like that would cost? It's very, very expensive. Bob, Europe is technically not a superpower by itself. The biggest country in Europe that would be considered even close to superpower would be Germany. And Germany is certainly a big part of the European Union. Angela Merkel has a lot of clout in the EU. A lot. Absolutely packs them in there. But now, unfortunately, EU has become very much dependent on, especially Germany has gone to the left, which unfortunately means more migrants and less resources for the German nationals, which is going to suck. Whereas other countries, including France and Italy and UK, have said, nope, we're going to the right because we want our country's sovereignty back. Man said I can tell whoever I want to shut up. Fine, but then they can also tell you equally to shut up as well. So just be aware of that. How many ways can you screw over somebody and not even try? I'm not going to find out. So, you support what? What do you think Michelle supports? Michelle already said on her channel, and I'm going to say it on this channel, Michelle does not support Tommy Jr. She does not like the guy. He's a cop-calling, flaming asshole. Period. That's all you need to know. There's no love between the two of them. Yeah, you know, the thing is, Stacey, is that I don't think that these people have the right. Really, I don't think they should be talking bad about anybody. Considering the fact is that, number one, a lot of these people we just heard a lot of hearsay. They don't necessarily know the real story about what was happening in the past. To them, it's all hearsay and conjecture. Yeah, I couldn't. Michelle hates him. She called on public sweating of him. Michelle hates him because he called the police on her too. So guess what? He started the first one, and Michelle basically was just as pissed off at him for what he said. Never mind what he was doing. No, you're not going to tell me to shut up unless you want to see the other side of the door, bucko. Keep that in mind. If you don't like the show, anybody, I mean, seriously, why are you here? Because you're here because you like what you see. So you keep coming back. And I have made a personal decision. Either A, I'm going to ignore you, as apparently Janet Planet found out, or B, if you really seriously get under my skin, you're going to see the bottom of my nig size 10W. Point blank fact. No, I don't think so. You called it public swatting on him first before he ever called it. Wrong. You got it backwards. He called the cops on Michelle first before Michelle told him basically what she felt about it. I'm not scared of you, Lumi, so shut up. Oh, you're not scared of me? Well, let's put it this way. If you think you're so tough, I can show you right now, mister. I got the power to basically throw your butt skis right out the door if I wanted to. I am so tempted to do it. But you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to be nice. I'm going to put you in a timeout. There we go. So, that's your first warning. The age of consent should be no younger than 18, 19 years old. That's my opinion. All men should basically have their testicles clipped. They should be spayed and neutered. Oh, God. And why would I say that? Because the sad truth is that the young teenage man is nothing more than doing what he's sexually designed to do, which is to procreate. Regulators, you have constantly irritated Michelle on her channel over and over again. You have constantly done things on Michelle's channel which shows a total lack of respect for Michelle and a total lack of respect for me. Now, he only received a timeout. So, which means that he can come back in less than 5 minutes. If somebody really keeps pushing my button, they will be hidden for at least 24-hour period of time. No. At least not my age. No, I mean, I'm definitely not. Let's see. Put user in timeout. Okay. There we go. Like I said once before, I'm not afraid to use the ability to block or control if I have to. Okay? I'd really rather not, but if I have to, I will basically boink people if I have to. Let me tell you something straight out. You want to talk about Nazi? You want to talk about being a Nazi? Whenever someone does something wrong and they're causing a person harm or trying to cause a person harm, and you say that is acceptable, if they can speak bad things about someone that is not based on any facts and any substantiated information, and yet when you go ahead and that person reacts by rightfully blocking you or timing you out, and you say that's censorship, here's the thing that bothers me, is what are these people adding to the conversation besides trying to stir up a pot of crap? Are you going to try the pickled herring? Not heron. Heron is a type of bird. Pickled bird meat. There's actually several types of pickled herring. It's herring, Herring. The one that most people seem to know what's called is surswami, which is a Swedish pickled herring, which is extremely potent. There's also others that are a little bit less odoriferously strong as far as stink, but I don't know if Michelle would really like the sesame because it's just too dang strong for Michelle. No way. I don't think she would eat that. Regulators, every time I see you, I just get angry. Okay? Lumi, am I going to send you a basket from Amazon mixed in Norwegian with Swedish foods? I would love to watch the video. Make sure to get some Finnish food in there too. I definitely would love to have some Tempura blood sausages. I see Michelle's eyes rolling up. What? And by the way, the Norwegians have their own blood sausages too. Yeah, you guys like unboxings. You like food tastings, and don't lie. You know what I'm telling you. Yes, you do. Yes, you do. Okay. Try again. Okay, just start typing a message to somebody else. Try again. Okay, you are unblocked. Are un. I'm just typing a quick text message to Millennial Autist. He thought that he's still blocked. I did unblock Millennial Autist, and R11H30 is unblocked as well. But for some reason, maybe the system doesn't, because I started the show already. Maybe that's why he still would be blocked. But I did unblock him when I started the stream. Okay. I'm blue? No. Black pudding, we have it here. Animal blood. Yes, it's made out of pork or beef blood. I think it's made out of, I think it is either beef or might be pork blood. Yes. But these are actually sausages. They look like bratwursts. But it's got blood in it too. Especially the ones from Tampere in Finland are definitely made out of. They make some things out of reindeer products as well. Yeah, well, all I did was give you a timeout, so just be aware of that. Well, mayhem. I can't help that, but considering Michelle's real eyebrows basically really don't match my hair. Yeah. Let's see, what was I doing? Oh, yes. Yeah. Camera, official, YouTube, gallery, emoji. Yeah. So anyway, the point is that these eyebrows do match the hair. We actually bought the pencil together with the hair specifically to match the hair, and that's what we did. And yeah, they do match. It's just that with this camera shot, it looks like they don't, but they do. Which is fine. You know, you're gonna get a look. You're gonna get a look. I think this time Michelle had a hard time penciling her right on, because she didn't use the big bright studio lights when she did it. She just used the sunlight, and so I think it came out a little bit messed up. But that's okay. I wish Jen would go live right now. She has better content. Can you put out timeout, sit there, and shut up until I tell you differently? Well, let's see. I'm gonna take a look at my hair. Yeah, the eyebrows are fine. The colors are fine. I think that oh yeah, by the way, let's talk about eyebrows for a minute. I would definitely not, if Michelle was to wear these eyebrows with her hair as it is, these would be way too dark. But I think Michelle kind of got the eyebrows kind of wrong, but that's okay. She does them as she can. Nobody likes Lumi. Wrong. People do like Lumi, but some people don't. Okay, let's be honest. Some people don't like Michelle either. So, eyebrows look ridiculous. Oh, I'm sorry. You know, you try to do something in less than 5 minutes. No, not at all. Far from it. You know, you keep thinking that everything, that's what you think, but that's not the case. Oh, you want to play that game? You want to play that game? Hmm? There you go. You've been warned. 5 minutes of silence. So where do we start here? Eyebrows are so-so. They're not right, perfect. This one here, the arch is a little off. This one here, I think these eyebrows got a little bit heavy. And I think we have to retouch them. Michelle has to keep working on getting eyebrows penciling better, but oh well. It's temporary. It comes off, with soap and water. No big deal. The thing is the yeah, they are a little heavy. I think they should have been thinner. I think Michelle kind of agrees with that, but oh well, you can't do anything about it. Stacy trying to be a fake imaginary friend. There goes Lumi, scared again and blocking people. He's only given a timeout, guys. He will be back on. You know that, right? Yes, you do. Mayhem, don't look so uncertain. Go to timeout, Lemmy. You're not welcome anymore, you Nazi. No, that's far from the truth. Lemmy blocking everyone has an option, something. Mayhem, when you fall in the drama community, you're trying to take over someone's imaginary. Yeah, you keep saying that. My eyebrows are awesome, haha. Remember how mine's were? Yeah, I know. Don't worry about it. It's just, like I said, Michelle and I are still working, learning how to make the eyebrows look good. It does happen, especially when you're trying to do them in a real quick hurry. And Michelle didn't turn on the big studio lights. We had lots of light, so she ended up just trying to do them real quick with the penciling. That's why they came out the way they did. Stacy uses a black marker to draw her eyebrows. Actually, some people do use a liquid eyebrow marker. And I suggested to Stacy that as long as she's wearing a dark hair piece, she's fine. But if she has her blonde hair with those eyebrows, which she had them penciled, they were so bold. They were just so bold. They were like in your face bold. But I told her, I said, try it with some of the other hair pieces she had. And with the black hair one, she looked good. With the with her blonde hair, it didn't look too good because it was too bold. It was like her eyebrows, were very strongly dominant on her face, but that's fine. Since it's not permanent. If you get something wrong, don't be afraid to try something new. I'm still learning how to do this. So every day is a new day. I come on this show, once, maybe twice a week during the daytime, and I pencil them in, and me and Michelle are trying to work also with the fact that she's legally blind / registered blind. So that takes us longer because we have to work with a handicap of her eyesight to do them. But we manage to do them. Some days we do good and some days we don't. Yeah, you could do that. But you might also want to consider just wearing the wig. That's why you have them. Instead of changing your real hair, because you can damage your hair, but you keep trying to add color them over and again. When you try to add and then you change them by lifting out the color, you can cause damage to the real hair Why don't you just wear the wig for a while? It kind of looks almost like a burgundy red. It's not bad. I would just say is just wear the wig. That's why you got so many of them in your collection. You know, and if your real hair you think is going to be a problem with the wig, then you could do like so many other people I've seen do is just basically get a butch or chop it really short and then just basically put your wig cap on and then put the wig on you want. It's up to you. Jesus, can we stop talking about Michelle and Tommy? Does anyone like Lumi? Yeah, there are people that do like Lumi. And besides me, Michelle likes me, Stacy likes me, Ken likes me, Sissy likes me. Quite a few people actually like me. That's why I get 83 to 85 audience members, subscribers that like our content. Now, the content is the issue. Of course, how has the content been lately? Well, I've been spending so much time on Michelle's channel that basically no one ever really got a chance to know me, the person. So everybody just knew Michelle. So Michelle's channel has grown. And they, of course, they would hear me in the background, but they really didn't know anything about my content because I was spending more time over there on Michelle's channel. My channel had become very, very quiet. And we're trying to change that. Hazy, Ken is Stacy's friend. Okay? And he is going to be on the chat. He was invited to join on the Hangouts chat. I don't know if he's going to be on today or not. Yeah, I know, Stacey. I kind of wish Ray was feeling better too. But right now, I think if she's anywhere, she possibly said to me like she may have no choice but to go into work today. I got a feeling if that's the case, if she's got the flu, I got a feeling her supervisor is going to send her home. Liking and feeling bad are two different things. Is I hope. Oh, I don't. I hope you don't because seriously, I hope you get a really bad intestinal parasite. um, you know what we can do, Stacy? I'm gonna give you because there you go. Go to work. This is better. Oh, Mr. Millennial, I thought you were going to be happy to be unblocked. You going to get blocked again? Oh, I'm not Michelle, first of all. And second of all, we worked that issue out. Okay? You people in the drama community know how that works. Well, you know, Hazy, don't forget, when you also have autistic spectrum disorder, your digestive system is just as fucked up as your brain is. Really, it's not a joke, it's true. People with autistic spectrum disorder have digestive system issues. Um, Lumi's telling Stacy to black people doesn't absolve you of the offenses, you idiot. Lumi telling Stacy to black people doesn't absolve you of the offenses, you idiot. Oh, that sounds interesting. Stacy bought a wrench. If I get blocked, I would come back on all my trolls. Stacy, I don't think, Mayhem, you need to worry about it. Just behave, okay? People will behave, don't get blocked. They get timed out. Once. Timeouts are not the same thing as hidden. And if you're hidden for 24 hours per my rules. If you have to get real flaming asshole, you get hidden for a lot longer than that. Okay? Keep that in mind. No, she's just giving timeouts. I'm going to give you one warning to all those who are asking for it. Okay? She will time you out. And if you continue to push it, I got the big ban hammer, and so does she. And I will pound your head into oblivion. Okay? Normally, if I use the ban hammer, you are banned for approximately 24 hours. And if you continue to act like a flaming asswipe after 24 hours, and then remember that you originally were banned the first time, you'll be banned for a month. And if you come back after the month again and you start causing problems again, you'll be banned until cows come home. Okay? That's a simple fact. That's the way I do it. Yeah, Nathan, go eat your pizza. I'm so sick of pizza. We actually finished the last two pieces of pizza yesterday because the soup kitchen's lunch was baked beans and hot dogs and potato salad. We couldn't eat any of it yesterday. But today's lunch wasn't too bad. It was barbecue chicken, roasted potatoes, and what was the other thing we had? Green beans. Nathan is a regular on Michelle's channel. He has been on Michelle's channel for a long time. Usually he's pretty hospitable. Usually he's just a little bit mildly annoying. Nothing serious, but sometimes, like everybody else, he gets really excited to really kind of flex his, muscles of opinion. Cringe report, I just unblocked you. Okay, I unblocked you just already. Okay, so keep that in mind, please. You were unblocked because I originally had you blocked, and now I have you unblocked. And I don't know why everybody likes to think that I'm the monster that basically froze Arendelle. Actually, Michelle didn't even freeze Arendelle, but you keep saying I'm this horrible person, but I'm not. I'm not bothering if I get told to shut up. Queen's Report said both Lumi and Stacy should be ashamed of yourselves. You're disgusting. You both get off to blocking people. This is exactly why we hate you, Lumi. Michelle wouldn't have. Excuse me, let me tell you something right now. Okay? Michelle has said this over and over on her own channel. She said, I don't know what I would do with my life if I didn't have Lumi in my life, because Lumi is the one I love deeply and with total passion. Lumi is my most favorite, most special person in my life. If Lumi was to ever die, or if we had a stroke and Lumi died on her side of the brain, I don't know what I would do anymore. No, Michelle has said that. Conversely, the same is true here. If Michelle's side of the brain never had a stroke, and I was the only one left trying to cover the care, being both Michelle and Lumi, I would be very, very, very lonely. It's the same thing with any spouse that is married to somebody for a long time. When they become a widow or a widower, it's not something that's beneficial. The recovery from a loss of a loved one can be intense. Michelle and I already planned to be together in our next life. We've already worked on, written, and prepared our life chart for the next life. And it's already been sent to Mother God, and it's up for review right now. I think Stacy's actually a pretty good person regardless. What it is basically is that so many people want to basically pick on her because she tries to show genuine compassion. Whereas other people don't really have any understanding of what that means. Some conversely, same is true with me. It's like Lumi has got to be this bad person, and yet the truth is you know nothing of me. All you know about me is that I have a channel on YouTube. I have about 85 subs, and I am the co-partner of Michelle Marie Tony. We share the same physical body together. We deeply love each other. We've been married now for 9 years. That's all you know. You don't know any of my favorite things to do. You don't know my favorite hobbies. You know nothing about me at all. Not a single thing. So keep that in mind, please. This chat was designed as a way for you to get to know me as the person and not just the talking head that just does vlogs once in a while. Does Michelle know that, Lumi? Shut up. Okay. Michelle, 3 shows ago you said Stacy was backstabbing you. What changed? We grew up and we worked it out. That's what's changed. We worked it out. Michelle worked it out. I worked it out. Rachella worked it out. Oh, yes. By the way, Michelle and me both are talking with Kirsty quietly as well. And so, yes, but we're not trying to backstab or act like double agents or anything. We're just trying to be friendly to everybody. Now, some people may think that's boring. The people in the drama community are saying is, oh, we want to see blood. We want to see WCW. We want to see WWE SmackDown kind of bullshit. I'm sorry, not happening here. No, absolutely not. Because the problem with Stacy is they don't want to work it out. There is a group of people, and especially those who live for confrontation. There are people who love to watch confrontation. They're the kind of people who watch soap operas and telenovelas. They're the ones who watch As the World Turns, One Day to Live, Guiding Light, and a few other soap operas I know, Days of Our Lives. These are the people, General Hospital. These people are the ones who enjoy seeing people argue. Oh yeah, the WWE SmackDown series too. But the truth is that me and Michelle have said, we're not playing that game anymore. We're not going to play that game. Okay? We would rather see everybody come together at least for what? 2 hours a show? 2 hours a show. You can go ahead and grab all the Nerf bats you want, or you want to grab your nunchucks. Finally, go ahead and beat someone senseless and bloody at the end of when the show's not on. But during the show, we would like you to at least acknowledge and respect each other. Okay, I don't give a shit what you do after the show. I don't care. Okay, if you want to go ahead and shove a stiletto between somebody's ribs, that's fine. As long as it's not my ribs you're trying to shove a stiletto into. And during the show, I'd like to try to see if we can get people to at least accept that people have a right to feel and emotions. I'm disgusted and I'm out. Your personality is terrible. You're all of Michelle's flaws. I think you should cut yourself deeper next time, Stacy. Stacy, you're harming Michelle. Oh, actually, no, I don't think so. No, I don't agree. Far from it. Because finally, Michelle is finally beginning the process of getting to know how to improve her own appearance, her own character, and becoming more freely able to discuss things with somebody. Now, that's important because unfortunately, on Michelle's channel for a long time, everybody was trying to say, Michelle, you know, we don't care about the news. Oh, we don't really care about you either. Gee, it's not interesting. Oh, what the hell are you doing the show for? And so Michelle was like, oh, well, what am I supposed to do? If I talk about the news, they come told I'm boring. If I try to cover other things, they tell me to shut up. And now finally Michelle is actually beginning to finally reassert her identity and to really stand up for what is right and what she knows is true. Same thing here. And I'm not going to get back down just because somebody says, oh, you're not as important as Michelle is. I am her spouse. I live with Michelle 24/7, 365 days a year. I make love to Michelle. I am her life partner. I will be with her the day we cross over to the other side. We will be together forever because we both want to be together forever. And that's a fact. And people may not like that, but it makes Michelle happy. It makes me happy. And that's the important thing, is that you have to feel like you have somebody special in your life. And if it happens to be someone like me and Michelle, that's fine. If you're happy going out with a total stranger, that say for maybe about a year, 2-year courtship, and everything goes fine, and that's very common. That's great too. Nothing wrong with that. But stop trying to judge what works for one person and say it's inadequate because it doesn't work for you. That's absolutely true. I was here long before I met Stacy. Long before Michelle met Stacy. But I spent more time working with Michelle on her channel, and my channel got neglected. And now I'm trying to restore or begin to take more pride in my own content. Because people had said, long before Stacy, Lumi, when do you plan to have more content? How can I tell the difference between you and Michelle? How can I tell who's who? You look like twin sisters. Well, okay, that's fine. Except my hair is not blonde. It's brown. In real life, it is brown. I just happen to be that I chose to go with a dark brown piece of hair instead of going with a medium brown instead. Medium brown to dark brown hair. And that's fine. That's what I chose to do. Oh, by the way, look at this. Ruben Whatever is a psychiatrist. And on my first live stream on Wednesday, he was here. And he is a fully licensed psychiatrist. And he had nothing bad to say to me or to Michelle, either before or after the show. He was very respectable. He was very nice. He was kind. And he was very supportive. Now, that's something to keep in mind. If you got the support and you have a support network of people that love you, or at least respect you at the very least, then you can go anywhere you want. You can be successful. But if you are basically being bad-mouthed and belittled, it takes its toll on your spirit. How long is it going to take before one day you say, I really feel like no one gives or loves me or cares about me. I'm going to go ahead and get a 9mm and I'm going to basically put it in my mouth, pull the trigger, and basically shoot my brains across the room. That's a lot of people feel that way on the internet. Well, guess what? Me and Michelle said we're not going there. we are going to finish this term on this earth, and then we have our life chart written for the next life, and we have it all ready to go. Mother God is reviewing it now. It is going to be reviewed and signed, and then when our time comes, we cross over. We're going to start our next life, and I don't care if you people like that or not, but this is something me and Michelle have made a decision to do. We agreed on this life existence prior to Michelle even being born. This was an agreed on life chart. Michelle, Lumi, what's this about me being set up? I have no idea. People are actually saying that you're setting me up. I have no idea what this is about. You can't afford a gun. You know what? There's more than one way to electrocute, i.e., electricity. I have wire. I have a 240 volt cooker outlet, and I have the ability to make a 555 one-shot timer that basically can send 240 volts ripping right through my body for a period of time until I'm thoroughly cooked, like one of those nice Presto hot doggers running at 240 volts AC. Stacy, what it is that these people want to try to get you upset. That's what they're doing this for. Okay? They want to make you feel bad. They want to make you feel vulnerable. Don't feel like you need to fall for it. That's what they do. That's what the drama community does. Oh, sure, release the trail back to your home. No one's going to deny that. Unless you're really concerned about it. And that's when you can use Tunnel Bear. Tunnel Bear is a virtual private network that will protect you from trolls, bad guys, from actually sniffing your packets with Tunnel Bear. And you can try it for free, by the way. Just go to www.tunnelbear or click on one of the links on Michelle's channel to receive a deal for your Tunnel Bear subscription. There we go. I'll throw that in there. Why not? Since you're talking about the internet. And let's be honest, the internet is never going to be secured because right now the powers to be, especially under Article 13, is trying to do everything to totally destroy the options for people to have the ability to express themselves in the EU, which is a big problem. Which is one of the other reasons why Brexit is important. You don't even have to look very far. Just go look at it. Any place where there's an electric chair. It doesn't take too much to make one. How hard do you think it is? No, that's not that's not even our plan. The point I'm trying to point out is if somebody really wanted to do it, they don't have to use a firearm to do it. If they know how to do things that other means. We have no desire to do that, but we understand the process. But we have plans to do something better, and which is more irritating for you guys. You know what that is? We are going to finish our life. We are going to live until we die of natural causes. Which to you guys sucks because you're not going to see smoke and fire because we're going to be here until our body has finally said on its own, our time is done. Period. Jose, the drama computer isn't here, Michelle. Thank me for that, but if you want more attention, let's go. I'm not going to demonstrate shit. You want to see what would happen? Go ahead and look at BigClive.com's video of the Presto hot dog running on 240 volts power. You want to see your frankfurters cook really quick in 15 seconds? No, I didn't say I was going to electrocute Michelle. In fact, if anything, we're just trying to point out that you don't need a gun if you really seriously want to off yourself. That's all I said. But we're not going to do that. We're going to finish our life. We're going to live our life to its completion. We are going to not give in to anybody in any kind of early final exit. Period. Okay? So, which may be at the dismay for those people on this channel that really wishes that we would off ourselves, because we're not going to do it. And we got a bleep. Is that a chat or what? I can't tell. I have no idea. Let's see. What was it calling? Alright, so. Okay. A whole bunch of chats. On my way home. Long time. Okay. So, let's take a look and see if everybody's here. So. Stacy says, on my way home, won't be long. In the chat group, she says, I'm on my way home, we'll call you. Marie is making me feel sick. Yeah, tell me about it. Just click on the link, it's already active. You don't even actually have to call. On the Lumi's Friends chat, is because that one's still open. So just click on that to join into the call. Same thing with Kenneth. If he wants to call in, he just clicks on the link. And he can join into that. Let's see. Okay, so Millennial, you're unblocked now, so you should be fine. And let's see, what else we got? Yeah, Marie drives me crazy too. Because, you know what it is? It's like, she doesn't, I mean, not her specifically. I mean, it's just a whole general thing. It's that there's a group of people that push people to the edge of reality. Well, I know. Sorry about that. It's just too heavy. Michelle actually was, as I said, was in a hurry. She penciled them real quick. Oh, my God. Michelle should have made the eyebrows later. Really. But you know what? That's okay. You know, it's removed. You can take them off. Just wash them off with soap and water. We will master them. We will master them. I love Marie. Don't talk about Marie. I'm not talking about Marie right now. Okay? What I'm just trying to say is that one of the most important things here, and let's try to return things kind of back to sanity here, is I don't wish ill will on anybody. I mean, I may get angry at you guys now and then, but if you get to know me and Michelle, and when we're relaxed and we're having fun, and we're, you know, maybe eating McDonald's or, you know, because she does eat it. People don't realize Michelle lost weight since she was eating at McDonald's. She did lose weight because she was walking. And walking people lose weight because they burn calories. But the thing is it was getting so expensive to eat out. And it was getting boring. The food was just getting boring. Nobody wanted to eat that anymore. Scott Stacy, want to be you, you are delusional. I'm not saying I don't talk about Marie. I'm just saying is that maybe it would be better if we don't get too crazy around here. Honestly, sometimes we kid around. Sometimes we say things that may not always be so wise. I'll be honest with that. Oh, no, no, no. I disagree. Michelle did lose weight. She lost about 5 centimeters in her waist. I know. We measured her waist. She lost 5 centimeters in her waist. By the way, did you ever see the commercial for this new product from a company called Shapermint? I actually show a couple plus size models wearing shapewear, and these women are really, really very nice people. They look like very nice people, very down to earth, and Michelle can certainly understand their waistlines. And the shaper thingy actually supposedly smooths and makes it look better. And it certainly looks like it's more comfortable than the corset Michelle wore, which is like intensely hard to get on and hard to do anything, even pee or poo. But the thing is it also makes you look slimmer. And so Michelle was saying, well, you know what? Maybe I might want to get one of these pieces because I never heard of the site called Shapermint, but why not? See if we can find a nice piece of shapewear that would look good. Um, well, let's put it this way: there's no phone calls. Um, and well, here's the thing: I'm not gonna do that. I'm just trying to say is that people keep thinking that you realistically really would need a gun to do that, and you don't. After all, I mean, people, I'm not into that, but I do understand there are people that would be. But the point is that Michelle, in the last few months, right now, is doing better now because the things that were causing her the most problems are pretty much done with. But the thing is that Michelle really is very special to me, and I'm very special to Michelle. And we work together to maintain and keep things normal, despite what people may think. Let's see here. Marie, I don't know anything about that here. I love you all. Okay. Mayhem, what's wrong with what she said? She says she loves you all. That's not bad. Mayhem, it's okay. Hazy, are you Marie's braid? Mayhem says Stacy go pop a pill and go to bed. First of all, it's only in her time zone right now. It's like what? It's like 7 o'clock at night. Why would she have to go to bed now anyway? It makes no sense. Makes no sense whatsoever that she would have to go to bed now at 7 o'clock at night. Hazy says, Stacy, encourages Michelle. Oh, excuse me. Hello. Let me tell you something. Who was it that called Michelle a lolcow in the first place? It wasn't Stacy. Stacy was never called Michelle a lolcow. And that's when really is Michelle basically said, fine. If I'm supposed to be a lolcow, at least I'm going to let Lumi be herself. Because frankly, as far as I'm concerned, people have said that they want to know Lumi separately from Michelle. And that's fine. I'll do that. I don't want to be afraid of being me. After all, if anything, this gives me the opportunity to be me and show myself. And less of influence on Michelle because Michelle wants to rebuild her own life. Shower voices are not real. Shower voices? I don't know what a shower voice is, but you gotta admit, that's the point. People keep forgetting that. Every single YouTuber on this network, every single person, likes to pick on Michelle because Michelle is trying to be structured and trying to rebuild her life. Okay? Now, Michelle right now is no longer depressed. You know why? Because of two reasons. Number one, she has dealt with the issue that caused her depression. Number two, Michelle said, I feel like I have another reason to keep going on and trying to do better. Even if it's just a few steps above where I was. My weight's coming down, my life's starting to feel like it's more organized, and I feel better about myself. I feel the same way. I feel we're achieving things that we have been held back for a variety of reasons for a long time. But now we're starting to see a positive change on outlook. Stacy says, you can't win. You just can't. I'm not sure what that means, Stacy, but if you want to clarify, you certainly can. Regulators, no, it's far from the truth. But you know what? That's not quite the truth. It's not me who made Michelle anything. Michelle would agree with me on this. Is that some of the stuff that made Michelle look supposed to be low-cal was the fact that Michelle herself has issues in her own life. And she's not good at being on camera. So her own behaviors sometimes make people think that Michelle is funny. Well, Michelle can be funny, but she can also be serious. But the sad truth was is the people that didn't realize when she was trying to be serious were laughing at her. So when Michelle was trying to be serious, everybody thought she was having fun. When Michelle was trying to be funny, some of the jokes just went over everybody's head. So what does that make that person a bad person, a good person? And besides, why do we have to sit there and judge people on the internet? I bet if you actually sat down and got to know me in person, and Michelle in person, sit with us over a coffee, talk to us at the soup kitchen, and you would learn a lot of things about us that you don't see on the internet. Number one, Michelle in reality is a very quiet person. She doesn't talk to very many people. She stays to herself. I equally stay to myself. I don't talk to very many people outside of the YouTube environment. It's the only time I really talk to anybody. And in public, me and Michelle rarely ever talk out loud. Unless it's with a person that wants to ask us to both talk. In that case, a threesome will sit down and talk. Please stop all this. You're making a fool of yourself. No, I don't think Michelle's making a fool of herself. Stacy says, you try to be everyone's friend, and you are a flip-flopper. I could say so much about people doxing me. I'm sure that is low. I'm sick of fighting. Marie, why can't you just get on with everybody? Because sadly enough, some people just don't want to get along with anybody. It doesn't matter how much you want them to. Because deep down, they may not know how to react to that when people want to be friends. Because they may have a little bit of a cynicism in their heart, which acts like an acid and eats their humanity. Which is true. It eats their humanity. It actually eats through their spirit. But you can't do much about that. Um, Talking about self-harm, telling someone how to cut themselves. Yeah. I mean, it's not good. Let me explain one thing about that. Let's talk about that real quick. All right. Did you know that just like in a video game, if you press the quit button in life, you cannot advance to the next level in your life until you basically have to replay the game all over again, called life, under the exact same rules, exact same everything. And what's worse is because you press the quit and you can't save your game, guess what? It doesn't matter how many levels you got prior to that pressing the quit. You gotta go all the way back from level 1 and up. No matter how many times you slay the monster in the cave and you successfully defeat him, every time you press quit, i.e. commit suicide, you're gonna replay the game all over again. That's not fun. If you earned all the way up to level 12 and you now going to go ahead and press quit because of something as simple as someone basically consulting you, then you still have to play level 1 through 12 all over again. That sucks. But if you finish the game and you're in the high scores, A, you feel like a million because you now know how to play the game. That's life. That's the real meaning of what life is. And you got real experience under your belt. Everyone, Stacy, that matters. You don't know. Stacy matters. Me, Stacy, Richella, Lumi, Michelle all get along as well. We all have our own little group of people, and we get along just fine equally. Okay, so we're not the in crowd. You know what? That's fine. We're not the in crowd, but that doesn't mean that we don't have our own little clique. We have our own little clique too, you know. We have our own little groups that we hang out with. Mayhem, that's why Ray and Michelle are best friends. That's what. Scott Stacy says, Marie, I don't care what you think about me. Really, I got on life without you, and so does a lot of other people. That went over your head. Huh, Stacy? Regulator said, crackheads tend to get along. I'm not a crack user. Nor am I a marijuana user. Nor am I a prescription drug abuser. Okay? Michelle and I are very quiet, introverted people that stay to ourselves. So we're silence users. How about that? Is that a disease? Oh, what's your illness? Oh, I'm a silence user. What does that mean? I stay to ourselves. Oh, well, that's not a sin. It just means you like to be by yourselves. And only with a very small group of people. And nothing wrong with that. You know, people judge people because they want to. Some people don't get along with big crowds. There's nothing wrong with that at all. Nothing wrong with that. Regulators, you know nothing about Michelle's sexual attitudes. Don't assume shit on Michelle's attitudes. Okay? First of all, Michelle has no way to physically do what you're even suggesting. For so many reasons. Okay? Number 2, Michelle is already lawfully and happily married to me. Michelle likes Stacy as a person. She respects Stacy as a person. But I don't see Michelle and Stacy being able to do anything for so many reasons. Number 1, they live in completely different places over 3,000 miles away from each other. That's important. Number two, Michelle respects Stacy as a friend. They're not interested in that because they're friends. While friends do have friends with benefits, that's not what Michelle's looking for right now. I don't know, Marie, if she shoots or not. What the hell does that matter? Really? What does that matter? I'm sure the people like Jessica was as high as a kite last time she was on the show here on Michelle's channel on Tuesday. Remember that? That Jessica was as high as a kite. Was she shooting or was she smoking it? I don't know. Do I care? I'm not Jessica. I don't care. It doesn't affect me. In fact, when she was smoking Mary Jane, it was helping me and Michelle a lot. But that's something else. Some people need, to find companionship. That's nothing wrong with that either. But, some of us have chosen not to get involved with the drug trade. We don't want to be involved with the drug trade. We're not interested in that stuff. What conspiracy theories did nothing. Absolutely nothing. You didn't fill any of our heads with conspiracy theories at all. They're just trying to make trouble, that's all. You know that. I know that. And I'm sure Ken knows that too. Now, well, we understand that. Let's see. Is there any questions other than that we want to talk about? I got one. I'm going to ask myself a question. I want to make it public. That's what I'm going to ask it. It's a rhetorical question. Okay, here we go. How does a legally blind person do makeup? Well, honestly, a legally blind person / registered blind doing makeup is a challenge. Because sometimes you have a hard time seeing what you're putting on. And sometimes you may think it looks okay because your eyesight always kind of betrays you. So after you put on the makeup, you use your cell phone and then you use it to zoom in on your face and see if the makeup was fine. If it looks fine, take a few more pictures. And if it still looks fine, then it probably is fine. If you make something that's too heavy, too bold, too dark, too broad, that's okay too, because all you do is you just gotta go back and try again. I do this show once a week. So even if I mess up, all I have to do is just keep practicing. And then when I get it right and when I get it done correctly, that's great. When I mess up, hey, okay, chalk up as another try until I get it practice and get it right. That's life. Huh. Yeah. Well, right now the thing is that for the next few weeks, I'm gonna be trying to get into. Michelle's gonna be doing something similar on her channel and trying to get into new stuff. With the help of people like Stacy, we are finally beginning to explore new ideas. And we're going to try to come up with new content that's going to be more appealing to the general masses. Spirituality is a great topic, except the problem is, well, not too many people are into spirituality topics. It's just not their thing. But they all seem to like cosmetics and, makeup tutorials, unboxings. I just watched a video with a woman that kind of reminded me of Michelle's friend Grave 3 Yard Girl. And she was this Bunny Meyer. And this woman was not Bunny. This one was another woman, and she was the same kind of personality. But she was like talking about her wigs, and she was getting into really, really excited about her wig pieces. And I was watching that, and what she was saying is talking about the kind of wigs, her favorite wigs, and I was like, really interesting. I never thought about trying to wear a wig like that one that she was wearing, which was kind of a full lace wig. But Michelle says, well, you could try it, but it's a full lace or classic cap wig. It's going to cost you a lot of time and money to get. So one woman even showed the idea that she says, put little tiny braids in your hair to hold your wig in place. I was like, what? She took her head off and she looked like Cindy Lou from the How the Grinch Stole Christmas. She had these tiny little braids in her hair. I was like, whoa, that's different. Tiny little braids in her hair. I was like, why? And she explained, well, because it seems to grab the wig better and seems to hold it in place better. And Michelle was like, I never saw that before. Stacy can't have her own channel, so she's going over to take a look. Stacy can have her own channel. Stacy has her own channel. Turn the frown upside down, Marie, hun. Huh. I have all these magazines. I get 40 of them, £5 each. Some have candles and tarot cards and lots more. And that's cool. That's cool. But unfortunately, the sad truth is for a large majority of the audience on YouTube, that stuff doesn't really go well. That's about as exciting as watching paint dry. But I like it. Michelle likes it, but majority of the audience don't. Oh yeah, another thing that people love. Food. Food demos. Now, Michelle was asked on her channel, is you ever going to try a cooking show? And Michelle said, I would like to try some Finnish food. I'd like to try some Norwegian food. And some people were like, nah, I'm not really interested. Well, actually, we are. But we're not going to try eating that Swedish pickled herring because that stuff is extremely strong, stinky stuff. Michelle does put white vinegar in her fish once in a while, though. But it's not pickled. But, hey, she does kind of like to do things like that. I could have my own channel easy. Lumi needs to close her channel, and Michelle needs to do some better content. Guess what? I disagree. I'll tell you why. Because Michelle's channel is Michelle's channel. Whatever Michelle does on her channel is up to Michelle. What I do on my channel is up to me. Okay? That's just the way it works. Let's see. No, Michelle, 3,000 people ran her out of the drama community. She cannot get on with anyone. Okay. I will show them to you. I just can't send them as I would be cheaper going to Disney. And they are heavy. Stacy can't have her own channel. Can't understand a word she says. She can have her own channel. There are people that are Scottish that have their own channel on YouTube, and I watch a few of them. One of them happens to be an organist. Hi, Kirsty. How you doing? Kirsty bought her wrench. Yeah, well, now they both have wrenches. So, what the hell? Ew, don't finger me, Lumi, gross. That said, I watch replay. Irish Mink, okay, Kirsty, Michelle told everyone you're secretly talking to her. It's nothing secret. They're actually talking openly. In fact, Michelle said hello to Kirsty today. They're friends with each other. And there's nothing secret about it. Mayhem, you, I don't think need to get a wrench because I don't think I want to have a million mods trying to beat each other senseless. She didn't buy hers. She earned hers by actually sitting down and actually working with me on some of my shows. Okay? I give wrenches to people that give me a helping hand. I don't mean just money. Oh, trust me. You can give money, and I still wouldn't give you a wrench. Okay? It depends. And like Kirsty, in this case, took the time to help me and help Michelle on our channels when everybody else was trying to beat us senseless. What? It's not a secret. Michelle came and said hello to me. I haven't spoke to anyone since I've been asleep. Correct. Michelle did say hello to you. Yes. And it's not a secret. I already got the lipstick. I already got the eyebrow pencil. But here's the thing we gotta get. We gotta get a better foundation that matches my skin tone better with this hair, and that's what we're gonna do. Michelle was thinking about going with Color Stay Revlon, usually maybe like natural beige or ivory. Oh, she's already using ivory, which is too light. She's wondering if she should go with natural beige or buff or maybe even nude. Uh, Again, I sense we're going to have the same problem that we were having already because people are going to keep bringing this up. Let's talk about this, about the drama community for a minute here. Okay? Technically, for all intents and purposes, I am not involved in the drama community. What is it that people enjoy in the drama community? What do the people in the drama community do? What's their main activities? Do they watch soap operas? Do they watch telenovelas? Do they watch dramas and movies and TV? What do they do? What does the drama community do for entertainment? Benefit makeup? I'm not sure what that is. How do you get the lipstick? Michelle bought the lipstick for herself a couple of years ago. And for her it was too damn dark. So when we put it on the lips, in this case, she said, "Well, we already got it. If we can still find it, you can try it and see if it looks better with the brown hair." And we did, and it didn't work okay. I wanted to go with a darker color, but for now, it's gonna do fine. Michelle would be better off with a baby pink or peach with her skin tone because when she has her natural hair up, because it won't be as extreme as this would be. Yes. Yes, Michelle had it. And somewhere around here, I think Michelle still has her eyebrow or eyeshadow somewhere too. The one time she tried on some time ago to look like Elsa, which was absolutely positively the worst thing she ever did. And that, oh my god, that was embarrassing. I remember watching that. I was like, well, I said, honestly, I said, you tried. Just that you obviously, on live camera, on top of that, just didn't work out. She looked like a raccoon. Oh, but Michelle tries. That's just it. Michelle, when she's in a good mood, will try something. You just gotta get her in the right mood, and she'll do something. Well, what is exactly the drama community? What exactly do they do? That's what I'm asking. Not trying to bring them here. I'm just asking, what do the drama community do, Marie? What is their purpose? What do they do? What's their favorite activities? I'm asking because I want to know. Not to make fun, but because I'm just curious. Kirsten, I didn't make it up, Lumi. Just watch back. Marie took years back. Lumi had been around for years. Correct. I've been doing YouTube videos since on my own channel since 2012. And again, stop making, Kirsty says, and she means you're making Justin Lumi up. And Scott Stacy says, and again, stop making out that I am the only person who talks with Lumi. She's not the only person that talks with me. Rachel talks with me. Michelle talks with me. Many people talk with me. Even R11H30 talks with me. People in the community at the Soup Kitchen talk to me and Michelle. Independently of each other. I'm just trying to get sure and get a picture wig. Yeah, that's right. I picked the wig with Michelle. We picked the wig together. And Michelle paid for that wig out of her own money, not anyone else's money. Although, I'll be honest, how can you tell? Someone gives you money, right? You put it into your savings account, and then eventually somebody's going to say, well, XYZ paid for it. Yeah, so did ABC, NLP, and RST. They all paid for it because it's supposed to deposit into your savings account, and then you bought it with your savings. R11 certainly did talk to Lumi in the interviews. Yes, he did. Go watch I Am Snow Queen. Go watch the I Am Snow Queen. He interviewed me and he interviewed Michelle. You keep forgetting that. He interviewed both of us. I can't help with that. Oh, boy. So, my first question I asked still remains unanswered. I'll have to ask later. I'll ask Stacey later on this question, which was, what exactly do the people in the drama community do every day? And no one answered the question. I wonder why. I would never endorse donating money to Michelle. Instead of buying healthy food, she would just buy makeup and wish. Excuse me? Michelle also needs to buy sneakers too, because these have holes. Does that make her bad? Michelle has already made it very clear. If someone actually says in the donation what they want the money used for, the money is used for that application. If the person says use the money as you see fit, Michelle is going to use the money the way she sees fit. And there's nothing wrong with that. Okay, I get it. They create drama. Because they like creating drama because to them it's fun. Kirsty, is that why? It's because they find it fun? Here's the thing that people don't realize is that Michelle, for a long time, has basically not bought anything like this because she didn't want to get herself into a pile of expenses. Just for those of you who do not know how expensive cosmetics are, you can get into it's like a slippery slope. It always starts out with the simplest thing. You might start with a little bit of eyeshadow or a little foundation, maybe an eyebrow pencil, you know. Then next thing you know, you're doing lipstick and foundations and nail glosses of all different colors. And then you start doing exfoliating creams. And the next thing you know, you're spending close to on a monthly or maybe on a yearly basis, maybe about $1,000 a year just on buying cosmetics. That's a lot of money. Trust me, that's like $100 a month. And trust me, some of the stuff is that expensive. For example, Michelle bought this lipstick a couple years ago. She spent at the time, and this was a couple years ago now, $7.99 US. Today, the same lipstick at the store costs like $12 because it's a name brand product. Foundations. She can get the foundation she usually uses at Walmart for like $9.99. It's $9.99. However, you go to CVS, you're going to cost $13.99 for the same foundation. That's how expensive it's become. So you can see, if you spend buy a couple products each week or each month, you're going to be spending close to $100 a month just in cosmetics alone. And that doesn't include learning how to place it, put it on, apply it, take it off, clean yourself. That's a lot of steps. How much a week? Stacy's not the one that's giving Michelle money. Michelle has other sources. We can entertain more than one thing, Stacy. We are not retarded. Do you only watch one thing on TV? I don't know. I know I mostly don't watch really much one thing on any TV because I don't even have a TV aerial. But I do got YouTube account, and I do have a Kodi box, and I do watch other TV shows on my Kodi box. And on my YouTube channels, I watch a lot of them are technically minded channels. And I'm just starting to get into the cosmetic stuff. Stacy says, I know Vin does that ghost screenshot. I don't know what that is, but Irish Marie says, Kirsty laughing my ass off. She puts on a face on coming on Michelle's with 7 viewers. Sorry, flip-flopper, you don't have much credibility around here. Kirsty shows 2 eyeballs. Scottish Stacy says, a face? Question. Stacy shows 3 laughing icons. Who's Hazy talking to, says Kirsty. Irish Marie shows a circle. Hazy Daisy shows Stacy the flip-flopper. Okay, fine. But, I mean, is this what we do? I mean, is this really all we going to ever... I don't know how to ask this question. Oh, my God, this is the first time I'm out of words. All right, I know how. Is this the main thing that on these live streams that pretty much is just happening? Because it seems like this is a common theme. I know I see it on Michelle's channel a lot, too. It's like Michelle gets involved in this twisted, dark alleyway of chats and comments, and then she's like totally thoroughly confused. Kirsty says, okay. Stacy says, blackface. Irish Marie says, me neither. LOL. Then what? Stacy, don't be racist. Scottish Stacy said, oops, upside down smile, face palm, and female symbol. Scottish Stacy shows brown skin. Okay, wave. Okay. I don't really understand the blackface thing either. I really don't. I don't know, Lumi. How many times do you trash people? Every show you do trash people. No, not every show. Stop assuming. How many shows, I'll be honest, have we really seriously had a good topic? I have to be honest here. Few. I mean, but it's not because I don't want to have a good topic. It's just sometimes just like in Michelle's channel, it's like on these live streams, it's like you can have a good topic all you want, and then the next thing you know, whoop, everything goes out the door. So that's where the BCast and the vlogs and Michelle's channel are important. I'm starting to do vlogs now on my channel too, because of the same reasons. It's so that I can say something and people can watch what I got to say. That's what I started out doing originally on YouTube. I have no idea. It's the moon. Yeah. Well, I gotta admit that this channel, I think this channel, we're doing pretty good. We got 8 people on here, which is pretty amazing. I know these eyebrows are too heavy. I will have to make them lighter next time. Okay? So, it says, yes, full moon, total eclipse. Hey, did you get my email yesterday? Yes, I did see. Michelle did see your email this morning. She didn't get to it though. She just she saw it in Skype, but she didn't actually read it yet. Just to clarify, I used this account to comment. But my other channel is where I will make videos and playlists. Okay. Yeah. So let's see. Let me go and look at different accounts here because Michelle has so many of them. Bright Side Entertainment. Michelle actually. Let's see. Let's go to Michelle's account here. YouTube, Vimeo, PayPal. Okay, let me look Martin up. See if you posted. Martin. Okay, that's you. Okay. Me, Saturday show. That's no one. That's March. You know, Martin, I actually don't see any new ones from you and our Gmail. You're talking about what you posted over there on Skype because I did see you post some things on Skype. I didn't actually go in there and look, but so let's see. What did Martin post? Anything new? Last one. Let me go look in Michelle's Skype here. Yeah. I'm just using my phone right now because I don't want to screw up the internet. Where is Skype? S. That's the oh, here it is. Okay, so let me look. See what it says here in Skype. Because I know you did post something. I said it could be spam. Oh, let's see. Check your spam too. Okay. Check your spam emails. I sent a very important email. Check your spam too. Something I'm sure you would love to hear. Could you do me a favor and just repost it on Skype, just so that because me and Michelle don't know what your email or your username on the Gmail was, because you are on our friends list. But I mean, I think that Michelle archived it and she doesn't know where to start digging for it because it's got so many messages. She doesn't delete them, she just archives them. So it's probably still sitting in here It's just not. Um, let's see. I don't know if it's under MK Lion, MK. I see only one Gmail account, and I don't see March, February. No, that's not it. No, that's not it. Let me go ahead and look at all mail. See if anything's in here in all mail. Okay, so going back here, Lisa Heaven, Vimeo, PayPal, Senator John Corwin, YouTube, InfoWars, the White House, YouTube, Newt Gingrich, Donald J. Trump, Godiva Chocolate, Kerry Franchi, YouTube, Lowe's Home Depot, Instacart, YouTube. Oh, okay, I think I found it. Yes, I do see it. I'm gonna. Okay. So let me. Okay, that's why Michelle couldn't find it, because you were using another name. Okay. Let's see. How could she do with this? Okay, so I will have to look up this. I'm trying to remember that name. It's not spam. It's actually in the regular mailbox. So, just go to your spam too. It's an email about something she asked. Okay. A little known fact that AIDS was created in Bulgaria. Oh. Okay. What? Is that something that Bulgaria would really be proud of, Martin? Honestly? Why would somebody want to create acquired immune deficiency syndrome? I should be online shopping. Well, going online shopping is fine, but sometimes it's not always exciting. So I got to get a vlog in today. I don't know. What am I going to talk about? I know. I have an idea. We can. Why don't we talk about on my vlog? I'm going to talk about how you do these eyebrows. Yeah, because I'm going to redo them anyway. Why are you saying my name and the person said it wasn't even me? Okay. I have no idea. Oh, okay. Hazy Daisy Davy said it. Oh, okay. Kind of strange that Hazy Davy would say something like that, but then Hazy Davy doesn't like Pop anyway. Which just kind of sucks because Pop is actually a decent guy. You guys really should give him a lot of credit. He's a smart guy. Really. He's not the idiot that you think he is. He's been really trying really hard to come out and speak to you guys. Okay, so sometimes he gets a little bit be a bit much, but that's okay. Me and Michelle know those kind of people. At least he's trying to be a good person. No, I'm not high. Far from it. Although the way these eyebrows came out, they sure don't look like I'm low. Ugh. Oh, whatever. We'll actually fix them up later. The email was about my spirit guides. I found out who they were. Congrats. I will look at that after the show. Right, Mile Martin. Lumi thinks Pop is hot. I think he's a very nice person. He's too young for us, though. Come on, I'm old enough to be his mother. Back? What did I miss? Not much. Speaking of People of Peace and Riachella, People of Peace and Riachella did have a conversation a couple of months ago. And as far as I know, they never had a follow up. Yeah, actually no. Yeah, okay. Maybe Michelle and I could be his grandmother, but let's see. If Michelle was his mother and she had a child when she was say 20, just say 20, and given his age, that would mean that she would be 37. Now, if Michelle had a child when she was 20, and then that person had a child when they were 20, that means that Pop could be, as you said, the grandmother. I mean, Michelle could easily be Pop's grandmother. Yes, that's very likely. Assuming that Michelle and I were to have children at 20 years old. And assuming that that 20-year-old then had Pop 17 years ago. No, she's not old enough. My grandmother is in her late 60s. Michelle is only 50. 51. 51. Michelle's only 51. As far as the sirens go, the Winston police is always cruising up and down Main Street. Pop, stop trying to make Michelle feel old. Say 16. It's 16 here. Okay. Also, the reason I don't have my channel and just comment on others is because YouTube is not my purpose. It's not everyone's purpose. I actually have different purpose. Okay. Speaking of purpose, when Michelle, I'm going to ask this question to Michelle. Well, Michelle's not here, but I'm sure she'll give me the answer. What are we going to do with Vimeo? Oh, I just got a couple eyebrow raises. She's like, I'm not too sure what to do with the Vimeo channel, on her channel. But Vimeo doesn't seem to be as well known as YouTube, so I don't know if we're going to keep expanding the Vimeo content or not. They look for Michelle. She tapped the gas from the... No, we don't even have gas. No. We don't even have gas here. It's all electric. Lumi, it looks like she's 60. Oh, well, you know what? Hazy Daisy, you really want to know what my real age is? 185 years old. How do you like that? Making me look younger, kid. Thank you. I'll take that as a compliment. It's true. 185 years old, people. Calculate it yourself. 1835, February 11th. Yeah. Electric cooking sucks. Well, like Michelle's also, by the way, trying to work on her own image. And she's doing okay. I think Michelle has been losing weight. Somebody suggested that she thought maybe Michelle lost half a stone. I wouldn't go there. I would think Michelle lost maybe about a quarter of a stone in weight if you're going to use stones. Most people in America use pounds. But I would definitely say Michelle lost maybe about 8 to 10 pounds tops. Take 185, multiply it by 7. That's the convention. By the way, did you know the oldest cat ever recorded actually lived to be 30, 40, or was it 38 years old? The world's oldest cat lived to be 38 years old, I think. Well, let's see. It's almost getting ready to wrap it up anyway. So for next Wednesday, we're going to try to come up with some new content. And I will work on these eyebrows some more. I will. Okay. Um, Penciling eyebrows is a challenge, but we will master it. Did you block FC? No, he's not blocked right now. I don't think Michelle blocked FC. I don't think I blocked FC either. I don't think you. I don't think. I don't think I have him blocked. I mean, I could be wrong, but I don't think I do. Hold on a minute here. Let me look. Okay, just give me a second here. Gotta go to community here. I mean, it's not impossible. I mean, oh yeah, he is. He is there. I'm sorry about that. Okay, I'll take care of that. Just give me a second here. It was blocked long ago when Michelle and I got angry at him for saying the comments that he said. So he's unblocked now. So I found a great spiritual teacher I really love. It actually channeler, but teacher technically, because her name is Abraham Hicks. Abraham is the entry who speaks to her. Poppy crazy now as well. Oh, well, you know what? So what? Pop enjoys doing about this stuff. He likes talking about this stuff. There's nothing wrong with that. Really. Let's be honest. We're all nuts. I can't deal with them. Oh, okay. Well, the show is almost over anyway. It's pretty much wrapping up. What I can do is after the show, I'm going to call some people back, and for the people that feel disheartened by everything that's going on, don't worry about it. It all will always get sorted out in a wash every time, no matter what. So, 185 years old in human years. I don't know about that, but I think it's just about time to get ready to wrap it up anyway. And I want to practice my eyebrow pencils better because this was a bit much. I look like freaking Critical Unity. Good God. I just don't have a beer bottle in front of me. That's all. Okay. Tell you what, Martin. If you want, after the show is over, if you would like to join me and Stacy and Rachella in a private chat, we could do a private chat, just the four of us, five of us. Because, I mean, it's almost time to get ready to wrap the show up for today. But if you would like to be on the chat with us, off the record, because this show is called On the Record, so obviously this is different. But if you want to be part of the chat group off the record, I will give you an invite to the Hangouts, and you can join me and Stacy and Rachella and Michelle and Ken, yes, Ken is on our chat on Lumi's friends, and of course you can join as a friend, of course, and anybody else who wants to join as a friend, really we sense as a real friend, of course, can join too. Of course, don't forget we have our own Discord. If you want to talk on our Discord, we can do that also. It is human years. He's just trying to be funny with you. You know, Mr. Dave, Oh, you were so dead. You were so... Bye! Blink. You are so dead with that comment. Alright, guys. Hazy Davy will be unblocked before the next show, if I decide to. But I think it's time to get ready to wrap it up, and we have nothing else to do anyway. So, for everybody who's watched the show, I want to say thank you very much for being on the chat groups. And unlike Michelle, I don't have a nice little logout screen. She is the only one that has that. I don't have that, so I guess I'm just going to drop the hammer. So for everybody, I want to say thank you. I'll see you next Wednesday at 1 o'clock in the afternoon. Wish me luck, Michelle and me luck tomorrow at the doctor's appointment. Oh, let me tell you about that. That's an interesting question. Her doctor's office called her and they said, well, you realize that because it's during a regular follow-up that you are going to be charged a copay. And Michelle says, yeah, but I was told in order to get my refill on my metformin, I have to come in. And so the receptionist says, oh, that's right. Yeah. That's right. Yeah, you do got to come because I haven't been here in over a year. Or over 6 months. So she said, yeah, okay, so come in tomorrow like you're scheduled, and then we'll see what we can do for June, because you already have a June appointment scheduled. And so we have to fix that about the appointment for June. But we'll work on it. That's what we do. But for right now, I will probably will be on tonight for a quick live stream. I'll see if I can work on the eyebrows a bit better and try to perfect my makeup skills. But for now, I'm going to talk to you soon. Stay out of trouble, guys. Bye-bye.